Every day, hundreds of billions of people all over the world suffer from a horrible disease. They can be seen at the supermarket, at restaurants, or even in your own backyard. My mission is to tell the story of the people affected by this horrible disease, which is known as Gingeritis.
Gingers are kind of like apples. I don't really like apples.
I don't like them. No, not even a little bit.
See, my mom, she's a ginger. She caught gingeritis when she was young. So there was a lot of pills had to be taken, so I didn't catch it.
I think gingers are pretty cool.
Back in the 1600s, they used to crucify them because they said they had hell on their hair. Some traditions just need to continue.
Gingeritis is a mutation affecting the MCR1 gene of chromosome 16. This affects approximately 2% of the population, or 2% out of every 100 people. That comes down to about 2 people out of every 100, I think, or 20 out of every 1,000 people, or 200 out of every 10,000.
When I first realized I had gingeritis 17 years ago, I tried to change myself. I used whiteout on my freckles. I tried to hide my sunscreen in pillowcases and dyed my hair brown and then blonde, and blonde was really a disaster.
Every time I come home, my mom, throws whatever is closest to her at me and just calls me, a soulless carrot top.
I don't think I'll ever get a girlfriend.
I live the dream life. How many people can say that there's an endangered species? Not many. I can.
Wait, what's a ginger? Am I a ginger? I love gingers, like the cookies, like Snaps gingers.
It's just really hard to know that she's never gonna love me.
Or 20,000 out of every million, or 200,000 out of every... It's a lot of people.
I'm a brunette. I'm perfect.
Originally, the ginger gene was an adaptation that affected the vitamin D levels in people, but it ultimately just ended up resulting in a lot more sunburns.
Sunburns? Ugh. Sunburns are the worst. I've been sunburned in the shade. On a cloudy day. At night.
I'm legally blonde. I mean, legal blonde. Yeah, because I don't like it when people are illegal blonde, because that's lying and that's fake. And so they need to go and they need to be deported.
It's also good to note that gingers don't have a soul at all.
I feel so empty.
I have a soul. I have 2.
I actually have a whole spice rack full of souls. I bake.
I think people who have red hair should marry each other. Because why would someone who has blonde hair marry a red hair? I only marry people like Ken. Because I'm Barbie.
Hope for a cure? Not likely. There's no hope for a cure.
Some people think that we can never overcome gingeritis, but gingeritis is a serious issue. Unfortunately, these stereotypes will never go away. So let's all embrace our stereotypes for their absolute truth, completely rational basis, and deep cultural insight. And instead, let's focus on the real problem, ending gingeritis.
I think if we all band together, get some, raise awareness, have some concerts, do some bake sales.
I like ponies, like a horse.
Gingeritis is not a disease. Gingeritis is a blessing. End of story.
And I think that if all the gingers get together and tie their hair together and then run in opposite directions, their hair will just like come off. And hopefully, it won't ever go back.
To add your support in the fight against gingeritis, call 1-800-GINGER.com.
There is hope.